behind. Okay, if you can see my screen now, just let me know as well. Oh, the biggest enemy to success. Biggest enemies to success. What are the things we think are the biggest enemies to our success in this business? I want you to share your thoughts with me. What are those things you think are the biggest enemies to success in our business? I want you to share your thoughts with me in the chat room. What are those things you consider to be your biggest enemies to success in the business? Comfort zone, someone says. Yes. Yes. Yourself, fear. Okay, yeah. Yourself. Procrastination, fear, doubt. Okay. Excuses, inconsistency, indiscipline, rejection, procrastinating, laziness. Now, I'm going to share with you the 3 biggest enemies to success in our business, and give you ways to handle them, give you ways to deal with them, give you ways to overcome them. Would that be interesting? Now, I want you to open your mind, because what I'm about to share with you would only make sense if you are here with an open mind. If you keep an open mind, it will help you to understand this. It will also help you to make the very best out of it. Okay? Now, let's dive straight into it. The first, or the number 1 on the list of the 3 biggest enemies to success in our business is what? The comfort zone. The comfort zone. The comfort zone. A great enemy to success in our business. The comfort zone. I want to ask you these questions. And if any of these questions resonate with you, just know that you are operating in the comfort zone. Number 1, are you frustrated about your inability to solve your money issues, but also at the same time you have accepted that that is your fate? You are frustrated. The things you want to do with money, you can't seem to get them done. You're frustrated about not being able to do it. But at the same time, you've accepted that your inability to solve those problems is okay. And as God wants them. Number 2, do you see yourself unwilling to do the things you know that those things will help you, but you see yourself being unwilling to do those things you know that will improve your income? Do you see yourself unwilling to do those things? Number 3, do you justify your current situation rather than do something about it? It's Nigerian economy now. What can we do? The country is hard. What can we do? The country is hard, yet people are building duplexes in 6 months, non-stop, from the day they did the excavation till the day the people move in. Is the country, are they not in the same country? People are buying brand new cars. Are they not in the same country? People are traveling on vacation. Are they not in the same country that you are in? So why are you justifying your current situation? Because you have settled. You are operating in the comfort zone. Please, one of the people I made admins, help me check. Some people are in the waiting room. See how you can help them come in, okay? Number 3 question. Do you compare yourself to failures other than successes? This is very powerful. Do you compare yourself to what? Failures instead of successes? Let me explain. There is this skit or joke about a child who took 26th position out of 30 in the class. 26th position out of 30. 26 out of 30. And they were telling him, what happened to the other 25 students in the class? Where were you when all those... And the guy said, Daddy, I passed 4 people now. I passed 4 people. You didn't get that? The father was so furious. How come? How come you took last? 26 out of 30. What happened to the first and second position? He said, Daddy, but I still passed 4 people. Rather than compare himself with success, a lot of us compare ourselves with failures. Rather than compare ourselves, man, this lady is now an Amazon ambassador. Rather than compare yourself with that person who has become an Amazon ambassador, you can say, at least I'm better than the people in my workplace who are earning only 20,000. After all, the business pays me 200,000. Comparing yourself with failure instead of success. When you find yourself doing this, or this is what you're doing, simply know you're operating in the comfort zone. Am I speaking to someone? Is what I am saying resonating with anybody here? Is it resonating with anybody? Is it resonating with anybody? Another question. How quickly do you participate in fresh beneficial activities? Activities that you know that are beneficial and it has been shared with you. Say a project, a 30 days project, sponsor 20 in 30 days, and you'll be like, I beg, let's leave it, I beg, till next year. We have entered Ember month. I beg. Let's leave it till then. Because you want to keep operating where you used to operate. Even if you are not, even as you are uncomfortable with operating there, rather than do something new, something fresh in the business that can help you achieve better, you decide, I beg, we've entered Ember months. You know, I heard someone, a lady once told me that, see here, I only work from January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. The moment we enter September, October, November, and the worst is December, I don't do any other work. I looked at her, how stupid she was. This person is a salary now. And the owner, or the person that pays you salary, the person that employs you and pays you the peanuts they pay you as salary, works 12 months in a year, takes vacation, maybe 2 weeks, and drives his Rolls Royce and flies around the world, and you, that is an ordinary staff in his place, once it's September, October, November, and most importantly December, you lock up to any opportunity. I said, in my mind, I'm like, this one is finished completely. So bringing this to our business, ladies and gentlemen, great achievers, if any of these questions felt as if you are the one it is directed to personally, just know you're operating on the comfort zone. But I want to tell you something today. Your past does not determine your future in this business. What you do currently, your present, determines your future. So how can you handle this? And what is the way out? Stay with me while I share this with you. You need to understand, great achievers, that the comfort zone shields you from the success you seek. The comfort zone, there is no success in the comfort zone. I hear people, some motivational speakers, go to tell people, do what you like. I say, go and check anybody who is super successful today. They didn't do what earns them their affluence and wealth is not what they like. Go and check it out. I was watching this thing by what's the name of this guy, Mike Tyson or so, or Muhammad Ali, and he said, I hate sit-ups, but I started doing it as if I like it. Go and check. All of them from A to Z. But people come and tell them, do what you love. Who told you that? You do what you don't like as if you love it because of what it gives you that you love. Yes. Don't be deceived by anybody who tells you, do what you love. You make a living from what. How many people do you see who are super successful by doing what they love? 80% of the world are operating in the comfort zone, and this makes it harder for us. 80% of the world are operating in the comfort zone, and this makes it harder for us. Why do you think it makes it harder for us? Because People around us will always want us to be at their level, to equal at their averageness. So when you want to break out of your comfort zone, you hear things like, it be like saying your own was past. What is your own self? Every time you hustle, I better go and relax, that kind of a thing. Because everybody, majority of the people around us are operating in their comfort zone. And they cannot stand the thought that we escape out of that comfort zone and go and become something bigger and better. So they will always tell us things. That my brother, take it easy now. My sister, don't go and kill yourself and come and die again. Those kind of things are the things you hear. Because a large population of people are there. But you can decide today to start stepping into the 20%. And how do you decide to start stepping into the 20%? You need to understand this, that everything you have ever wanted is one step outside your comfort zone. Everything that you have ever wanted is one step outside your comfort zone. If you want something in life you've never had before, you will have to do something that you have never done before. J.D. Austin says that. Look at this fish jumping from the pool that is crowded to the pool that is free. Every other one in the other one will be enjoying the company. Now, let me also tell us this. Sometimes you may have to lose the company of some people for you to get out of your comfort zone. What are the steps, the things that you need to do to step out of your comfort zone? What are the things you can do to start stepping out of your comfort zone? Ways to do that. Number one, tell yourselves the truth and call a spade a spade. I am not operating at my best. This is not the best. I'm operating small. I am not living out my full potentials. I know what I can do. Become aware of your own weakness. That's the first way. The second way is make a decision that you need to start taking a step. And number three, dissociate yourself from those people, those occasions that make you to remain in the comfort zone. Now, let me tell you this. When I became a connector, I had people I move around, we close from work together and all that. I started, they are not my enemies, we are still friends, but when we close, I say, guy, I beg, I need to go for a meeting, I will leave immediately. If you want, if you get drunk when you are around some friends and you misbehave, the best way to stop being drunk and misbehaving is to dissociate yourself from those people, because the moment you are in their midst, somehow you take 4 bottles, 5, 6, 7, and you start misbehaving. So you have to dissociate. It is not easy. It is painful. It's like breaking through glass, but it is worth it. Okay? Number 4, you have to just take one step at a time. I tell people, so, hey, guy, I did smoke. I want to stop smoking. I say, huh? You want to stop smoking and you want to drop a packet of cigarette at once. You can't do it. If you do it that way, it will break you. You won't do it. If you used to smoke a packet in a day, reduce it to half. Start dealing with half. Find something to fill the gap of the other half. Be doing something to take away your mind when you should smoke the other half. If you used to smoke every 1 hour, start smoking every 2 hours. Don't tell yourself, I will smoke. If you do that, you will break yourself. Your mind can't take it. One step at a time. From half, you go to quarter. From quarter, you go. From there, you now tell yourself, man, let me try today. I'm not taking a stick. I'm not going to be around my pals who smoke. So, one step at a time. Number 3, don't be afraid to repeat the habit. Don't be afraid that you will fall back into the same habit. Don't be afraid. No, don't be afraid. You will. We will. We fall into it. But our ability to get up again and continue moving is what makes the difference. And then keep moving. Never stop. Get out of that comfort zone. There is nothing for you there. The only thing that you find in the comfort zone is discomfort. That's the only thing you find in the comfort zone. And any small achievement you make by stepping out of the comfort zone, celebrate yourself. Celebrating yourself is as simple as going to your WhatsApp status. I did it today. Snap yourself, throwing yourself in the air. When people ask you, don't even bother telling them what it is. Just tell them, there's something I'm doing and I did it today. Celebrate yourself. Yes, celebrate yourself. Okay? So that's the first enemy to great success in our business. Now the second one is called learned helplessness. Learned helplessness. Very powerful enemy. Learned helplessness. And I'm going to explain what it is. Learned helplessness is that feeling you get when you now start telling yourself and accepting that you can't do it anymore. I can't do it. No. I no fit anymore. No. I no fit again. I no fit. I can't do it anymore. It's that point when you start telling yourself, I have lost total control. I can't deal with this anymore. No. I can't deal with it. Learned helplessness. Now let me explain this to you. If you have a dog, and every time you lash the dog, just you put its leash on it and then tie it to a place that the dog can't move. You do that from when it was a puppy till it grows to a big dog. Every day you lace it to it. You don't ever remove it from the leash. Now let me know what happens. A time will come without the leash, the dog will remain there. It will never go anywhere. Even if you use an ordinary thread to hold it, it won't go anywhere. It will remain in that spot. Why? Because every time you put it there, it will struggle and want to come out. It won't. At a point, it will give up that it does not ever have the ability to break away from that leash. And the same thing applies to us. Let me ask you this, and I want you to stay with me. Number one, stay with me, guys. Number one question is this. Have you prospected so many times and got rejected so many times and you stopped prospecting? Or you are now very lukewarm towards prospecting? Has it happened to anyone? Somebody said you can't see my screen. Please, if you can see my screen, if you can still see my screen, let me know. Type yes. If you can still see my screen, okay, good. Have you ever prospected so many times you've been prospecting, but you got rejected so many times, and at a point, you became lukewarm or even stopped prospecting? Has it happened to anybody here? If that is happening to you, you are operating in the zone of learned helplessness. Question number 2. Do you feel frustrated to make invitation calls now because people didn't turn up from previous invitations you have made? You call, book, they refuse to come. You book, they refuse to come. And when you now think of making invitation, the phone will seem so heavy like a bag of cement. Is it happening to anyone? When it's happening to you, you are operating in the zone of what? Learned helplessness. Number 3, have you lost the passion, the enthusiasm for traveling for events because you repeatedly did not get sign-ups from past events that you traveled for? You lost the enthusiasm to travel anymore. You lost the enthusiasm to go and run those events. You've lost the enthusiasm of going out there because in the past you have tried it and nothing. You gave up. You now accepted that I don't think I have what it takes for this. Is it happening to anyone? Has it happened to anyone? Has it happened to anyone? Again, have your downlines left your business severally that you now feel you don't have what it takes to be a great leader? I'm not sure I have what it takes to lead though. Boss, no, I'm not sure. See, everybody I sign up is leaving. Everybody, and then I beg, let me just be collecting matching bonus. I won't even bother because I don't have what it takes to lead. It is called the zone of learned helplessness. This is a great enemy to your success in this business. A very big enemy to your success. Very big enemy. You've presented and presented so many times and no sign up. And you now accept that, man, when I present, people can't sign up. This thing is not for me. Is anybody experiencing that? Now, I tell you today, your past does not determine your future. So, because it's something that is learned, it means it can be unlearned. That's the good news. The good news is this: because it's something we learned, it can be unlearned. Now, how do you unlearn it? Ways to step out of learned helplessness. Number one, tell yourself, I think this is what is happening to me. I have consciously or unconsciously accepted that I can no longer do this, that I don't have control over this, that I cannot achieve success over. I have accepted that as my reality. But that is not the truth about who I am. So what's the next step after being aware? You need to remember who you are. You need to start affirming yourself who you are. I am a success. I am the leader every other leader follows. I am the best there is and the best there can ever be. People that join my team, they become very successful within a short period of time. I am the unstoppable great achiever. I am a 21st century. You need to start telling yourself who you are. You need to go to that mirror, look at yourself straight into your eyes and tell yourself, this is who I am. And you start matching. You start walking out. You start stepping out as that person you declare yourself to be. Is somebody getting empowered this morning? Is somebody getting empowered this morning? Is somebody regaining power this morning? Number 3. Find an accountability mate. Find that person who you know has your best interest at heart. That person that will tell you, you messed up big time, but I'm proud of you that you are going to make a change. I am proud of you, you can write a narrative. I see greatness in you. I know you can do this. You have failed, you messed up big time, but man, you are yet to see the best of yourself. Find an accountability mate. Find that person who will be there to help you pick your pieces off and help you not to lose who you are. Okay? Take one step at a time in unlearning the helplessness. And number 5, have fun doing it. Have fun doing the activities. Have fun repeating the process. Have fun getting out of it. Man, I'm going out today to make 2 new friends. And you meet someone, guy, I'm struggling. I've been struggling with talking to someone. But you know what? Today, I made up my mind I'm going to make 2 new friends. My brother, do you mind being one of my 2 friends? And you people will laugh about it. You collect content. That's it. Is someone learning? Is someone getting empowered? Is someone learning this morning? Good. Now, the third greatest enemy of success in our business is what? The path of least resistance. The path of least resistance. We often tend to go through that path that doesn't give us opposition. We often tend to go through that path that doesn't give us friction. We often seek to follow the ways that does not harass us. That is why so many of us, the people we recommend to the business are people that we are higher than, people that will not ask us questions, people that will not challenge us, but we are so scared of going to those people who will say, what are you doing? Explain this thing to me. This thing you're doing is nonsense unless you can explain it to me. The path of least resistance. So many of us are looking for the easy way out, the way that there is no sorrow, the way that there is no struggle. No, there is no success that happens that way. None. There is nobody who has achieved great success that went through that path of least resistance and succeeded. No. The shortcut does not work. The shortcut does not cut the walk away. But let me tell you this. There is nothing worthwhile that comes easily. Nothing. There is nothing worthwhile that will stand the test of time that will be handed to you on a platter. Nothing. Nothing. Even our salvation was given to us by somebody shedding his blood. Somebody that didn't even do anything. Nothing comes easy. Nothing good comes easy. No. No. Something must go for it. So there is no shortcut to it. But I tell you today, the right way to achieving success in our business is the hard way. That's the hard way. That's the right way, actually. So I encourage you today, stop looking. Stop looking for what you may ask. Stop looking for what you may ask. You need to stop looking for the easy way. The easy way is the exit out of success in the business. Stop looking for that way. Such ways don't exist. What you have to do is to look for the way that works. I'm asked to send recommendation message. Oh, I have to be sending it one by one, changing the names of the people. It's very hard. Okay, let me send it as bulk SMS. That's the easy way. It will exit you out of your success in the business. What is the way that works? Sit yourself down and start sending the messages one by one. That is the hard way. It is the only way. That's the hard way. Is somebody learning this morning? Should you be able to handle these mighty enemies in our business, should you start making improvements on them starting from today, you will see your business taking a fresher life, taking a fresher leaf, helping you to achieve better success than you have ever done. And this morning, we're about to share with you men and women who have gone through this, have encountered these great enemies and they overcame. Who have encountered these same challenges, but they overcame. They dealt with them. They got up each day after a fall and went after it. And that is why we are about to celebrate the Great Achievers in March for the month of August. And we are celebrating them as what? We are celebrating them as the top 10 highest income earners in the Great Achievers for the month of August 2022. Are you excited? Are you excited? Do you